Yes. People, what's going on? Ziga Talks Football. We are back again with another video, and I got another great video for you guys today. Arsenal won 1-0 versus Shakhtar Donetsk, and let's be honest, it was as exciting as watching paint dry. Yes, it was extremely boring. It was an extremely boring affair, but there were some key talking points that we need to discuss. Some very poor topics that we need to discuss, and some rotten topics that we need to discuss. But I found a little bit of polishes. You could polish a little bit of the shit and find some gold in it, because there were some key things that I want to talk about that were positive. Plus, we also have a slice of luck from Martinelli scoring the goal that he did score. You can't even count it for him as a goal. It was off the post and in, so it is what it is. It was very fortunate, but we move from there. We get the 1-0 victory, Shakhtar Donetsk at home, and guys, we did not treat it like we were facing a minnow. We really respected Shakhtar. In the second half, we gave them a lot of the ball and tried to do a little bit of a different tactic where we take the ball off them, give them the ball, try to get the win the ball high up the pitch, and then it just didn't work. But yeah, going back to the game, before the game even started, I looked at the lineup and I said to myself, you know what? I like this lineup. I want to see what Gabriel Jesus can offer us. And boy, Gabriel Jesus did not offer us anything of note that was positive. He was very poor. You also had Trossard, who was poor in this game, also had numerous opportunities in the box, couldn't get on the back of anything. Kai Havertz really didn't have much wrong from his perspective. I thought Gabriel Martinelli was the main focal point. Him and Calafiori had a really good link up on that side of the pitch. We're going to talk about that in a bit also. But of course, there were some injuries and some negatives that we need to discuss. It was quite poor of a performance. Overall, it is concerning. You don't want to have a lack of intensity like that going into the game against Liverpool. We cannot win games if we continue to have those poor the poor performances like that with the lack of intensity. But there is still some positives from the fact that we won. We kept a clean sheet. David Raya saved us again at the end of the game to keep that clean sheet. Defensively, we looked solid, but there were moments where we kept giving them the ball and just letting them do what they needed to do. Overall, I am quite calm. I'm not going to come to granular statements, but we do need to talk about some key talking points. Before we go any further, Matt, what are you saying, man? What's your thoughts on the game?
Here you go. Thanks for having me on. I thought today's game was... The first half was very good, you know. I was happy with the first half. Obviously, we got that goal, and rightly so, because we basically dominated that half. And then the second half came, and then we brought off White, which I actually like that, because genuinely, I don't know when we're going to get down to 10 men, because, you know, 3 red cards in 9 games is just ridiculous, to be honest. But, you know, the second half came and we looked a bit lackluster, I can't lie. I didn't like that second half. Probably the positives of that game was obviously the 3 points. Was Thomas Partey's performance. I actually thought that was, you know, his best performance this season. He was very good. You know, he was stringing the passes. He was doing really well, keeping hold of possession, even dispossessing the Shakhtar players at times. I thought he had a very good game. And then we brought on Martinelli'S close to the end, because Calafiori came up with an injury, which is very concerning. You know, I saw the way, you know, his knee moved. I don't like it at all. And, you know, it leaves us in a predicament for this weekend's game. You know, do we play Martinelli'S or do we play Kivior or Zinchenko? You know, we've got 3 options realistically. I don't want to see Zinchenko, and that's nothing on him. I just saw how he played against Mo Salah, you know, over the past 2 years for us, and he got absolutely wrecked. Kivior...
We're going to talk about it more in depth.
Yeah, of course. Overall on the game, I'm happy. I am happy we got the 3 points. The performance just wasn't great. That was all.
All right. So first things first, we need to talk about a bunch of players who should we start with? I think I'm gonna start with Gabriel Jesus.
Okay.
Gabriel Jesus.
I thought you were talking about Gabriel the defender. I was like, I didn't really see.
Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus, we have a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem. We have a problem. Gabriel Jesus is a problem. Gabriel Jesus.
You know what it is, right, Egal? He's a frustrating
let me just finish.
Yeah,
He hasn't gotten a goal contribution. I don't think in like I don't know how many games. He hasn't scored a goal in 23 games. This guy is supposed to be one of our players off the bench that has quality. He's supposed to be an upgrade to what we had previously. But right now, dare I say it, he's putting in Eddie Nketiah level performances. Gabriel Jesus, I don't know what happened to Gabriel Jesus, but this is not the same guy. His performance today, Gabriel Jesus, he's still looking for a goal since January. Since January, he's looking for a goal. Big chances missed. He has missed some of the most shocking chances. I am disappointed in Gabriel Jesus. Today, if I'm going to give Gabriel Jesus a rating, he's going to get a very poor rating. He's going to get a very poor rating. I think Gabriel Jesus at this point, I don't know what to do with him. He goals just won't come for him. He's played a total of let me find the exact number because this is crazy. So the number is he's played 23 games, right? In 23 games, that is a total of 266 days. That is 787 minutes of football without a single goal. He is supposed to be a striker. He's supposed to be a forward. He's supposed to be, today he was playing as a winger. He's getting in good opportunities. He's getting in good positions. It's just not happening for him. And is it a thing about he needs confidence? Is it a thing that we can even risk giving him game time? Because right now, what is he offering us? Nothing. And it's just super annoying, super frustrating. And if we were going to give somebody a sympathy penalty, it should have been him. Should have been him. Like, I can't believe we compared this guy to Roberto Firmino and some other players. Right now, what's the difference between him and somebody like Eddie Nketiah? Talk to me.
You know what it is, though, right? He's a very frustrating player because this season I've seen a different Jesus that I've not seen before. In that he's developed almost a selfishness in him this season. In that he's gone so long without a goal, he needs a goal for himself, like so badly, and you know he's not passing to his teammates sometimes when. I think there was a chance when Martinelli was free in a game this season, and he just decided to try and Cruyff turn two defenders, and completely lost possession. But this game, there was one moment where I was like, I'm liking this Jesus, where he was sprinting after a player, he won back possession of the ball, he was driving. And then he just fumbled it. He fumbled it completely. He messed up his feet, and he literally just fumbled it. And that chance could have led to a goal, and we'd be 2-0 up, and we'd probably be speaking about 4-0 win potentially. But again, it's just key moments that he does the right things, but the end product he just doesn't know how to do anymore. And he's a really frustrating player. He really is.
I don't think how are we going to change him? How are we going to make him better? What can we do?
Though, he's Bukayo Saka's right wing backup essentially, because I mean you could say Sterling, but he's better on the left.
He's no real good backup. And Sterling came on. Did he really make that much of a difference either?
Not particularly. I didn't see much of Sterling because we were mostly defending.
It is concerning to say the least. Now,
I think his future, it needs to be questioned this summer because, you know, we're paying him 265,000 a week. You know, that's more than probably 70% of our players.
Let's talk about Martinelli, though. Positive. So we spoke about a negative in Jesus. Let's speak about another guy. A slice of good luck, I said. A slice of good luck. I think he's it was a good shot. He got himself a little bit fortunate with the ball bouncing off the back of the goalkeeper. I'm happy that Gabriel Martinelli looked really good. He was creating chances. He was taking shots. He was shooting on target. He could have had another opportunity where ball landed at his feet perfectly, but the goalkeeper came in front of him and saved the chance quite quickly. I think Gabriel Martinelli is gaining confidence. I think Gabriel Martinelli is starting to look good. I think Gabriel Martinelli was good today. I don't know about anybody in the chat. Let me know what you guys think about Gabriel Martinelli, because I think Gabriel Martinelli today was solid. I was quite happy with his performance. I think he could have maybe had a couple of assists. He needs to improve his end product a little bit better, but overall, I think some of the teammates let him down. And you know what? It was his cross for Martinelli who also got us the penalty. It was his cross that came into Havertz for a couple of chances. It was his cutting the ball to was it his pass to Gabriel Jesus that headed it across to Havertz, if I'm not mistaken? So he was involved in everything today. It's just, can he do that when we have Saka and Odegaard in the team? Because if he can bring that on a week-to-week basis, that's massive. That's massive for us. I think he was good. I want to know what everyone else thinks, though. But talk.
You know what? I really enjoyed that goal. Yes, it was an own goal. I don't care about that. But the way that goal happened, I think, just shows how much Calafiori is really helping Martinelli in that, you know, goal scenario. You had Gabriel Martinelli who was trying to cut inside, and Riccardo Calafiori bombed, you know, as an overlap and just completely confused the defenders. That's what I want to see from, you know, our left backs. And I think this is why Calafiori has been brought, and this is why Martinelli is flourishing, is because him and Calafiori are working really, really well. And, you know, hopefully Mikel Merino comes good, and I'm sure he will once Odegaard's back in the team, because he can't really function properly without a number 10 and a number 6 behind him. But
he was by far our best outfield player on the night.
Yeah, by far.
If you want to say Partey was close to him, fair, but Partey was probably the best midfielder. And we're going to talk about Partey right now. How about that? Well, while we're here, let's talk about Partey. Thomas Partey. What do you think of Thomas Partey's performance today? I thought Thomas Partey was on point. He's another guy that I need to bring up right now. Thomas Partey gets a lot of criticism, but Thomas Partey was Arsenal's best midfielder today. No debate. He's probably been our best midfielder all season. Is that crazy? I don't think it is at all. If there's going to be a
I probably wouldn't disagree with you, to be honest, because Rice has been probably our worst performer, and that's really, you know, harsh.
Worst is harsh. Worst.
Well, yes, but look at the standard he set last season. He is, you know, he was there. He's now down. He's not doing well at all this season. You got to give him criticism at the end of the day. He's a world-class midfielder. But with Thomas Partey, this game, bro, I'm really enjoying this Thomas Partey. I really am. I think, you know, the biggest compliment I can give him this season is he's staying injury-free. He's, you know, he's match fit. His fitness is really, really good. He's playing pretty much full 90s every game. I'm really happy with Partey. And I was a big critic of him last season of he's so unreliable that I wanted him sold this summer. And I'm so happy that we didn't sell him, because he's proving me wrong. He's doing really, really well this season.
No, he really is doing well, and
even got a goal.
I'm happy with his performances. I'm really happy with what he's done overall, and I think long may it continue. Long may it continue from Thomas Partey. World class. Laugh my ass off. Somebody saying, of course, it's a Liverpool fan. What do you expect? Liverpool fans were looking at this performance from us today, and they're probably licking their lips. To be fair, we did not have the best of performances. Who are we going to talk about?
I'm not calling Thomas Partey world class. I'm calling Declan Rice world class, because he is one of the best midfielders in the world. You take him at your club 100%.
Let's talk about this man next. Trossard. Trossard. Oh mate, what was he doing today?
It was such a lazy, poor penalty. Like he had no real conviction of him wanting to score. He was just trying to slot it down the middle. Like there was no real conviction of I'm going to score this.
What was he doing?
I don't understand why Kai Havertz didn't take the penalty because he would have equaled the record. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Why didn't he take? Did he know? Did he know?
He must know. He must know.
Do they not tell them about these things? I personally don't know what they were thinking giving Trossard the penalty. I don't think he's taken a penalty for us, has he?
Yes, he did last season. He did last
I don't
season.
remember him taking a penalty for us.
I can't remember. I'm going to find it because I think it was definitely. I think it might have been in the Champions League in that Lons game.
Okay, sure.
I think.
I honestly don't remember him taking a penalty, so that's why I'm just saying. But overall, I'm looking at Trossard today, and I'm looking at him, and I'm saying two things. One, is this working? 1 second. Somebody just says, "LOL." You on what? What are you talking about?
No, he didn't. He hasn't taken a penalty. That was his first penalty for Arsenal. Wow. Oh, it was Jorginho. I was thinking about.
My man said Egal had to unsubscribe. Not gonna lie, you're way too diluted. Okay, have a good one. Love. Thank you for the comment. And you don't have to watch if you don't want to. Peace out. Anyways, let's continue. And
on Trossard.
Yeah, Trossard. Personally, Dymtro Trossard was annoying today. Simply put, he did not have a good night on himself. Wayward passes everywhere. Was not really threatening, and he took a crap penalty. Yeah. Overall, probably one of the worst performances on the pitch out of everybody. And I can't really name somebody who had a worse performance than him.
Cats are fighting. On Trossard, he's
worst performance on the pitch.
He's absolutely in the bad books at the moment. You know, second yellow against Man City. He played the back pass that caused Saliba to get sent off. He actually played a back pass that, if it wasn't intercepted, I think by Gabriel, he probably could have got Messi. Missed the penalty tonight, and you know, like I've been praising him quite a lot because he's really stepped up, you know, since Odegaard has been injured. But lately, these past couple of games, he's looked lazy. He's just not been at it at all.
He's not been at it at all.
Very poor.
People are saying Shaktar deserved the draw.
No,
they never were threatening.
They had one shot which David Raya saved. Like that was a good shot. Other than that, they did nothing.
They did not do shit. And even David Raya saved. Like, did he really have to work hard for it? It was a good save, but did he really have to do too much?
Not really. It's a pretty standard save for him. at the moment.
Like, let's see. The ball was in the middle of the net. Like, it wasn't that far away. Let me show you. To say Shakhtar deserved a draw, you would think we face like 20 shots or something, bro. If I look at the stats, I'm gonna look at the stats in a second, but I'm just gonna say David Raya, you gotta give him credit, bro. Whenever we need him, his concentration levels are high. He's always stays on point, and I feel like he rescued us once again at the end there.
Yo, Egal, they had a 0.67 expected goals. We had a 1.98.
You see, this is what I mean when I say people just have agendas and they just start saying crazy shit. Like, let's look at these stats. Where are they? Yeah, bro, look at that. 1 shot on target, 9 shots total. We had 5 shots. Yes, we were not as dominant as we should have been at home versus Shakhtar. Maybe Man City and Liverpool, maybe they beat them by like 5 goals. But I don't know, man. Today was not the best performance. Today was not the best performance. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say it was amazing, but I'm still not going to jump to grand conclusions and say we were garbage, we were shit, we were this, we were that. No, I still believe you can get something. You can get something from these. You can get a little bit of positives from these performances, and we still kept a clean sheet. We won the game, and we move on. Where are we in the Champions League groups right now? Look at that. We're fourth. We're fourth.
Or fourth, yeah, but majority of the team still need to play. But I think we'll probably.
I know majority of the teams still have to play, but look at it this way:
we're above Real Madrid, for God's sake.
Yeah, and they just played their games also. So we're 1 point ahead of Real Madrid. We still have to go to Inter away. We still have to.
We're in a good spot at the moment. You know, we haven't dropped.
The crazy thing is, Aston Villa is top of the Champions League.
Do you know what? They've actually done really well in the Champions League. They beat Bayern and they beat Bologna. Like, they're actually doing quite well.
Yeah, you got to give them a lot of credit. Finally, we got to talk about the unfortunate injury. The unfortunate injury. It does look like it is some sort of knee issue. Calafiori left the game with an injury. He walked off the pitch, of course. It looked like he buckled his knee. It looked like he really hurt his knee. And I'm extremely worried because we're going to be going up against Mo Salah and Liverpool, and we're going to need everybody on deck. And with Odegaard out, Saliba already suspended, potentially Saka could be back. If Calafiori's injured and Timber's not available, boy, who are we going to play at left back?
It's between two choices, in my opinion. I don't think you play Zinchenko because you've seen the outcome.
Hell no.
Does
if you play Zinchenko, that is barbecue chicken for Mo Salah.
You've got two options. You've got Kivior, who actually did quite well last season against them at home, and ironically, it was a must-win game because if we lost, we would have been 7-8 points behind them. And then you've got Martinelli'S Ucl. And if we're going off this season, I'm playing Martinelli'S Ucl. I don't care about how old he is. The only thing that will make me pick Kivior is the fact that he's an experienced defender and that he did well against them last year. But if we're going off this season, I'm picking Miles at this point.
Man said shave the mustache, bro. I will get rid of the mustache. I don't know. It's up to you guys.
Never, basically.
No, I'll get rid of the mustache if you guys want to super chat. If they super chat, should I do it on stream? I might do it on stream. Up to you. But let me know. How much is reasonable? What do you think?
You should do a charity type stream and do it.
There you go. But yeah, I eventually I'll shave it. Not right now. But yeah. Calafiori, hopefully he's back in time. It did look like his knee buckled. It was I posted on my Twitter. It looked pretty bad. It looked like his knee gave out as he was pushing it down, and it kind of like his leg bent and he slid with the other foot, and he put a lot of pressure on his knee. To me, those kind of injuries, non-contact injuries, they look bad sometimes, but they're not usually as bad. The ones that don't look that bad, where it's just like a little pop, you don't even see it, those are the worst of the worst. I think Calafiori could just be a little bit of bruising and he could be okay for the next couple games. But I thought the same thing about
Urian Timber.
And he looked like he could be out for, what was it now? 3 games?
3 games.
How many games has he been?
Timber. Did he play Southampton?
I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't look like an ACL injury. That's the thing. It doesn't look as bad as a Rodri or anything like that. So we're gonna have to wait and see. Overall, I could show you guys a still image of what took place, and you're gonna just be like a little bit disgusted. It was bad. You see, as he's going down, his leg kind of bends. That doesn't look good, does it?
I'm just hoping that it's not on his leg that he broke when he was young, because if it is, Could be long.
Yeah, if you see there, you can see his ankle turns, and then
Ego, if you drag the slider, like it, you can play the video but not play the video if you get what I mean.
you see that?
Yeah, you can see where. Yeah,
It don't look good. It don't look good, bro. He could be out for a little bit off the back of that.
I think then Arteta's got a very big decision to make because, we're just assuming that Timber is probably not available. I don't think Timber will be available for the Liverpool game. I've just got a feeling. I think it's a big decision whether he goes with Kivior or whether he goes with the youngster Miles.
We're gonna have to wait and see. Right now, I'm not really worrying too much about the Liverpool game yet. I'm gonna worry about that a little bit down the road. I'm just gonna try to get that game out of my mind and just hope that Bukayo Saka an update on Bukayo Saka very soon. But before we go on to Bukayo Saka updates from Arteta, David Raya, what are we giving him? I'm thinking 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10.
I thought he was decent that game. Yeah, I go for
7.5. Solid performance, not really too much to worry about. Then we go to Ben White. Ben White, 6 or 7.
Ben White.
He didn't play the whole game. I'll just give him a 6.
Yeah, he got that yellow card, which probably isn't a yellow card if we're being honest. He just grabbed the opponent and got shown the yellow card.
Saliba, 7. Solid performance. Nothing really to write home about. Gabriel Magalhaes, also 7. Really good performance defensively, but still, just for him, this is normal. Calafiori, 6.5. Just slightly below the other defenders. What?
I'd probably give him a 7. I thought he was. Oh no, because he. I mean, that was when the injury happened, when he slipped, but
it is what it is.
Yeah, 6.5 is fair.
Thomas Partey was solid, 7.5, one of the best players on the pitch. Declan Rice, 7, tidy on the ball.
What I like about Declan Rice? Those drives with the ball he's making. It's a sort of thing that Ethan Waneri does, which I'm glad that the Declan Rice is now doing because it's really helping us progress the ball.
This is when I need everybody's input. How low could we actually give Leandro Trossard for his performance? I'm thinking giving him a 3.
No, you can't. No, you can't give it that though. I'd probably give him a 4 or 4.5.
What's the difference between a 3 and a 4? The reason why I'm giving him a 3.
We won the game.
1 second. The reason why I'm giving him a 3, we got 3 points, but he didn't really help us get the 3 points. What the hell did he do? Leandro Trossard was useless today. Am I harsh? Am I wrong?
I give him a 4.
Am I harsh? People are saying -5, -10. Like, bro, people might call me deluded, but today we all agree Leandro Trossard was not that good. Leandro Trossard was poor.
I give him a 4. I would.
Someone said 2 for the penalty. I think that's the level I'm talking.
If we lost, I'd understand because that penalty is crucial. But we didn't lose. We didn't draw. Got a clean sheet as well. So I'd probably give him a 4.
All right. 4 it is. We'll meet in the middle. We'll go 3.5. Martinelli. What does Martinelli get? Does he get man of the match? He gets man of the match, right? Martinelli's man of the match?
Yeah, he gets man of the match.
Definitely
between him and Partey.
So for man of the match in a game where we win 1-0 and his goal is basically an own goal, can I give him an 8? Is that fair?
Yeah.
I gave Partey 7.5.
Yeah, that's more fair.
Yeah, because I don't want to give him a 9. I don't think 9 is fair. I think 9 is for like much better performances. 10 is don't even think about anybody getting a 10 in this game. Nobody deserves a 10.
Because at the end of the day,
8 is good from Martinelli.
Say if he scored, an overhead kick and hit the crossbar and hit the goalkeeper, and went in. you're giving him like a 9 or a 10 for that.
Havertz, man of the match. What did Havertz do to deserve man of the match?
He held the ball up quite well. You know, he linked up with a lot of players, but nah, he's not a man of the match.
You know what? Before we get to Havertz, does Jesus get a 4 or a 5 or a 6?
Jesus gets a 5 because he wasn't as bad as Trossard.
No. But I am concerned he's losing his technical ability.
Really?
He was losing the ball today. Misplacing passes.
He's losing the ball quite a lot because he's beginning to be more selfish. He's wanting to score goals for him, not for the team. That's my issue with him. It's not so much that, he's getting past players and there's no end product. It's the fact that he's now becoming selfish and he's thinking about him and not the team.
No, I hear it. Moving on to the final one. What are we saying about Havertz?
I'd give him a 7.
Yeah,
he was decent.
7's fair. I think 7's fair. Mikel Moreno played a lot of minutes. I think he was the one who played the cross that led to the Leandro Trossard miss.
Oh, what, the handball?
Yeah.
By the way, I thought that was a really harsh handball, and if that was given,
that would never get given in the Premier League. That would never get given in the Premier League. 6.
Yeah, 6.5. 6.5.
Raheem Sterling.
I didn't actually see much of him, so I can't really.
I didn't really think his cameo was all that. I didn't see anything negative, nothing positive. I'll just give it a 5. And then Miles Lewis-Skelly, he was on for a little bit. He looked fine.
He had some nice touches. He played some nice passes. There was one pass that I was really impressed with.
Do you know who the last substitution of the game was?
Oh, off the top of my head, or can I look?
No. You watched the game, right? Do you remember who the last substitution was? Because I will keep it 100. I forgot this guy even came on the pitch. Does anybody know who? Let's play a guessing game. Everyone now, tell me if you guys know who the final substitution was.
Jorginho.
You checked.
No, I didn't. I genuinely didn't.
You checked.
I genuinely did not. I've got Discord up on my screen.
Bro, Jorginho came on the pitch. I don't even know for how long. How long was he on the pitch for? The guy was on the pitch for like 0.5 seconds or something. How long was he on the pitch for? What minute did he come on? Like
he was on the pitch for 2 minutes.
The guy subbed on. 1 second. When did he sub on?
He got subbed on for Trossard.
What minute? 88th minute. 88th minute he came on.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, yo, is he trying? Why didn't he make the substitution before Trossard took the penalty? You could have had Jorginho take the penalty.
Are you surprised that Mikel Arteta put on Miles instead of Kivior or Zinchenko?
What?
Are you surprised that Arteta trusted Lewis-Skelly over Zinchenko and Kivior? Because 20 minutes he got 20 minutes, which is quite a lot in a Champions League game. Yeah,
he trusts him. And he's testing him out to see if he can handle it. So he can maybe utilize him in that position more often going forward.
I personally think it's an indicator maybe to the weekend.
No. There's no chance you're seeing.
No. Ego, you cannot say there is no chance.
Miles Lewis-Skelly versus Mo Salah. Are you crazy?
I'd rather that than Zinchenko. We've already seen Zinchenko.
Barbecue chicken alert, guys. Barbecue.
Who are you putting there? Okay, hold on. If
barbecue chicken alert.
If Calafiori is injured and Timber is not available,
barbecue chicken alert.
Who are you playing, Ego?
Barbecue chicken alert. Listen,
you playing barbecue chicken, yeah?
No, if Timber is available, I'm playing Timber. If
he's not.
If Calafiori is available, I'm playing Calafiori. If neither of them are available, what the hell are we gonna do?
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe
you play Partey at right back and Ben White at left. I don't know.
fucking beats me, bro. I'm not paid to do Arteta's job. I'm just here to talk YouTube.
Back and wing back duties.
Yeah, so that's it for now, guys. That's pretty much it. Nothing more to really be said. Quickly, let's just see if Arteta gave any press conference words to us about the game. Anything that he said that might be important that we need to pick up on. So let me just search this quickly. Arteta's press conference. Look at that photo.
Looks that like is a class photo, you know.
Yeah. So getting job done tonight. They got the job done. On Ben White and Calafiori, Ben's decision to take him off was he had a yellow card, and we played enough with 10 men in certain period.
I found that quite funny.
Yo, that is hilarious.
That's such a dig to the Premier League. Be like, stop giving us these red cards.
Wallahi, that is funny. Let me just Arteta's presser. Every word on the Arteta's presser. Let me just get this. What time stamp it? What time is it?
What now? 36, 17.
1 second. So there we go. Let me just get rid of that. 36, right? 36 minutes. 36 minute. Boom. Okay, so let's go into the details. What did Arteta say? First of all, he spoke about Ben White. He said Ben White's decision was just a tactical decision. As for Ricky, something different. He felt he did not know exact extent, so it sends is not great news. On preparing the team to face Liverpool on Sunday, didn't really give us much information on that. He said Martinelli's performance, he looked really sharp. That's good to hear. Decision on Trossard to take the penalty. Yes, they made that decision. The penalty takers normally Bukayo Saka or Martin. After that, we have 2 or 3 players. The decision, unfortunately, Leandro missed it, but you said it's an important miss. It isn't an important miss because, of course, we go on to win the game. He spoke about Gabriel Jesus. Did he speak about Bukayo Saka?
Yes, he did, but they haven't uploaded it to a website. He said, because I was watching it. He said,
I will pull that up in a second. Right. Then Gabriel Jesus getting back to his best, very important because he couldn't convert a goal in many other areas. He's good, but we need everybody. Yeah, he's not really giving us much information today at all, to say the least. And then finally, let me just go to what was the thing that Arteta said about.
So he said on Bukayo Saka, he was asked about will he be available for this weekend's game, and he said, we don't know at the moment, but it's probably unlikely that he trains. Therefore, probably is unlikely that he starts. Now, maybe he makes the bench, but it's unlikely that he starts. And he said, obviously, on Riccardo Calafiori.
Bro, I don't believe Arteta.
Nor do I, because I think Saka will play. Just like
I believe if Saka is even a little bit okay, he is going to not only play, he's going to start.
If Saka starts, we'll win.
Yeah. So this is what he said. He said, "Well, we get it, Habibi. Big up to you." He said, if Bukayo Saka will be ready to face Liverpool on Sunday. I don't know. He hasn't been able to train yet, so that's unlikely.
Can I just say, Egal, I think this is really bloody concerning because didn't we hear from Lee Carsley on international break that he was very close to making the England, starting 11, but we didn't want to take the risk, and he's missed 2 games now for Arsenal. He's probably going to miss the 3rd game. Like, what is Lee Carsley thinking? I'm so glad we took him home. Imagine if he played and got a serious injury.
Yeah, no, the Lee Carsley guy.
England, man. England FA.
Lee Carsley don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Anyways, we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. I think that's enough for tonight. Hopefully that's enough updates also. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Love for the love. Big up Matt for joining me. Big up everybody for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, to the people who are calling me deluded, thank you for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.